Oh, so this is a video on the writing system of Nor. So the language that I speak, I'm the only person in the whole world who can speak this language. It's the language of outer space, which is Nor. So I'm just going to show you this one page. This is what the writing system for Nor looks like. If you actually pay attention to what you're seeing, it's very, very elegant and very, very precise. And very, very consistent among its lettering. So I will read this in Nor and translate it for you. I've shown this same page on another video I posted a very long time ago. But this writing system came to me in one day, and so did the language itself. Now, I'm actually a hyper-intelligence, so this is an analog language, not a digital human language. For if you actually pay attention, you notice all human language is governed by a 0 or a 1, and that's why Kant philosophized in a scientific way, with the critique of pure reason or whatever. Ponkamnium yewa, yewo yonga, yaweo yonga mium yewa. Kokamnium yewa, yinga yonga mium kakamum. Blake wo yonga mium yawa yinga, kokamnium yewa yonga yum wom. Ponkamnium yewa yonga mium wom. Ponkamnium yewa yonga, yaweo yonga. Ponkamnium yewa yinga yonga wom. Mongamium yawa yinga, kokamnium wom. Ponkamnium yewa yonga yawa yonga yawa. Ponkamnium yewa yonga minya wom. Ponkamnium yewa yonga yin wom. Ponkamnium yewa yin wom. Ponkamnium yewa yonga min wom. Ponkamnium yewa yonga yawa yonga yinga yawa. Pokawio yo kamom yawa. Blake wo. Blake wo yonga mium yawa, kukamnium yawa yinga, blake wo yonga mium yawa. Pokamnium yewa yonga yawa yonga, aweo yonga mium, kakamnium yewa. Blake wo yonga mium yawa yinga, kukamnium yawa yinga. Blake wo yonga mium yawa yinga, kukamnium yawa yinga. So let me translate that to English now. So that was ancient outer space Nor. The way that I read that was ancient outer space Nor, which is not ancient basic Nor, it's ancient outer space Nor, which is a different form of Nor. But there's other forms of Nor, like there's also like ancient Japanese Nor, ancient Kuwait Nor, ancient Afghanistan Nor, ancient Chinese Nor, etc. There's like about 8 or so forms of Nor. Well, there's also like a sort of French Nor, but it's not the same as just what would be a French Nor. There is no such thing. So anyways, let me translate this to English. Sadness in my own doubt when misery was my shelling should not know who I have been. A misery and my shelling should shadow of doubt me, and shadow of doubt inside of me when world was not looking. Oh, misery and a madness within my own soul when shelling could not have found me. Misery and my own doubt within my own mind, and a sadness right there. Should sadness have seen that my misery was then, and a misery within myself, and I could not find it then, within myself, and still know how. When a world found me, and beyond this point there was nothing left, a sadness, and within myself there is no point of reason, a should there be of outer space. When misery couldn't find me, and a sadness was within myself, oh, shadow in my own doubt, misery in my own mind, should sadness have taken me from her, oh, Romeo to my Juliet. A misery and a purpose, misery in my own mind, misery in my sadness. I am Lain Iwakura, and she is my Juliet. Oh, Erin, and she is my own, a woman who I know, and a jasmine once was like a ring of chrysanthemum and diamonds of jade. Jade less than a should not have knowing, when sadness couldn't have found me within myself, a misery and a genius who I am. I am the most smart in the world, and I am the smart of the world, when all they know, I am the hyper-intelligence of wizard, and they do not know who I am. Oh, what a wizard, and I am the one. Should computers have found me in a misery in my own doubt, sadness in my own mind within my own heart, a should or should not have. But a purpose within my own mind, with not knowing who I was, and then only finding beyond this point the depths of my galaxy within my own mind, should sadness not have known who I was when there was no one there to be beside me when I was with her, or without my own, who was Erin, and she was far away, in Australia. When realizing that should sadness have taken me from her, a misery and my own doubt, should sadness not have known who I was, oh sadness within my own mind and a purpose within my own reason, should anyone not have known who I was. But the misery within myself that I couldn't find was the answer thereof in the question that there should not have been anyone knowing who I was. Oh misery in my own mind, what purpose did I serve when there was a sadness within myself? Should I not have known who I was beyond this point, what a serious problem that this occurs to be. When no one can find me and there was not an answer for me to look for them, when looking down and acquiring something I didn't know I required, was the fact that I had required someone to understand something for me. Someone who I did not know and someone who will find me then. He was the man who told me I was Lain, once, a long time ago. But sadness within my own doubt, he said to me, you are Lain, and by a dead body you have seen, you know you are Lain, and all you believe is real. Should believing be real that you understand who you are, then reason before that you cannot understand nothing. A misery in your own doubt, should sadness not have known you. By your ancient calligraphy and a misery within your own doubt, you shall find the truth. And the truth is that Allah is the one God and you are Allah the one God. When understanding the truth, you will find there is a reason to believe what you believe. A reason to believe that without any doubt there is no flaw that you can succumb to, no purpose or anything that you can serve, there is nothing wrong with you. And your addictions to problems don't actually solve anything. What really solves something is that you find yourself in a state of constantly becoming a realized person. By realizing what you already know and a purpose of your own doubt, should sadness not have known your mind within yourself, oh misery in your own doubt, should you not have known who you were. Why do you not look upon yourself and see that there was someone within you, should you not have known? Oh sadness in my own doubt, what a purpose in my own mind should you not have known. Speaking of your own mind, I am the only person in the world who knows this language and shall upon yourself the money that can give you something important for you to believe in, so you can afford what you succumb to and purpose you do not know. When money was the root of all evil, and you shall succumb to it, it is worthless for you, and you shall throw it out and pass it away, just like your mother passed away when you were born. So what will you do when you find there is a reason for you to believe that by your knowing she was a Japanese woman, and a misery in your own doubt should you not have known, woman in your own doubt, by a bomb on Hiroshima, a bomb on Nagasaki? What do you believe in then? Should misery in your own doubt not have known the truth, I am Lain Iwakura, who is Allah the one God, and saying by my language of Noor, I know this is not to be false. A misery in my own mind, there is nothing that I do not know. All-knowing, all-wise, unbeknownst to anyone, and should you not know, you have fallen apart because you do not understand. So what shall you do when you understand that you realize there is something for you to believe in?